Hey guys, thank you for tuning in today. Welcome to High Heels and Destiny. I am so glad that you are here today in front of me. Okay, I am so happy that you are here today, that you took out a few minutes just to tune in to watch me. I hope that I can say something that can be some words of encouragement to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and just lending me your ear for a few moments. Okay. Today message is it's not what it looked like. Yes, I said it. It is not what it looked like. Okay. I was talking to someone and we were just talking about some things. And I just want to let you ladies know whatever situation you're in life, some of us may be in more difficult situation than other ladies, okay? Whatever you're in, it's not always what it looks like, okay? We can be in a situation and things seem so dark and we just see no happiness in it and we just feel like, God, what is the point? What is the purpose? Like, why am I in this situation? But just know there is a reason for everything that we go through, okay? There is a reason for everything we go through. Sometimes God have us in a situation because it's for a greater reason. It's for a bigger purpose, but we just don't understand it. We don't see what's the reason, like why I'm in this. I mean, what good can come out of this or whatever. But remember, faith is the substance that's hoped for and the evidence of things that's not seen. And remember, we walk by faith and not by sight. So sometimes, even though we don't understand what's the reason why we're in the season that we're in, just know that God have a reason for the season, okay? You can be in a season and you may not be the happiest. You may not have the most money. You may be in a season of depression. You just may be in just a rough season in your life. I don't know what it may be. It could be a financial season, but you never know what God have behind that season. Okay. I was talking to someone and this is just a few words of encouragement. I can't really go into a lot of details, but I will eventually, months from now, just go into details and just really share what I'm talking about. Okay. So sometimes you may be in a season, for example, sometimes you may be in a season and say for instance you at work and you may be in a job and you're not making the money you want to make and stuff like that, and you feel like, well, God, why am I in this season? I'm not making the money I want to make. I'm not in a place where I want to be. A God, I know that I am more qualified than where I am right now, but sometimes you guys, you can't get assignment and purpose mixed together. Okay, sometimes we have an assignment and that assignment is for us to reach our purpose, but sometimes we get into a place and things may look one way and we feel like, okay, it looks this way, so it ain't no assignment in this, it's not no purpose in this. But just know that in everything in your life there is an assignment and there is purpose in your life. You never know what God is trying to connect you to. As long as you stay connected to the connector, he is going to connect you to the things that is right and the things that are meant for you. Sometimes we allow our flesh to get to the best of us and we can just go chasing the things of the world, the money, the cars, the clothes, and all this type of stuff. We get so into this stuff by looking at social media and we get ourselves mentally wrapped up and we feel like, we may have a blessed life, but because we see someone on social media and their life may be a little bit better than us, a little bit better than ours, and then we may feel like, well, God, it can make you look at your life somewhat different, or you can look at your life and feel like, well, dang, I thought my life was good, but look at her, she got this going on, she got that going on, and my life is here. But you just never know the purpose that God have for your life, okay? You never know the purpose that God have for your life. He have something bigger than you can even imagine, okay? Like I said before I just got off track, but I'm still on track, okay? You just bear with me, okay? You may be at a job, and like I told someone before, you may be at a job and you at that job and you like, God, I know there's a better purpose, God, like why am I here? Because one thing about it, ladies, let me get back off track for 1 second, okay? One thing about it, ladies, we may be at a job and we may not want to be there, and we may feel like, you know what, I am unhappy, God, and I don't want to be here. But just know that when you are in a place and you're walking with the will of God, everything in your life is not going to be happy, okay? I don't know where people came up with this mentality where thought, let me rephrase that. This thought where everything's gonna always be happy when it comes to God. It's not gonna always be happy when it comes to God. God is gonna send you some storms your way, and it's not gonna always be a happy moment. I don't know if you ever read the book of Job. Okay, if you read the book of Job, in which this may sound crazy, but God allowed the devil to have access. God allowed the devil to have access to Job's life. Okay, Job lost his kids. He lost his money. He lost everything that he owned. Okay, God saw Job as a good man. In the Bible, it says something to the distinct that God considered Job as to be almost like perfect in his eyes. Okay, he was good. Job was a really good man in God's eyes, but God allowed the devil to have access to Job life. I'm sorry. Job got sick. His kids, he lost his kids. He lost everything that he had. Job was a rich person. He had a lot of money and land and all this other stuff. Right. If you want to check it out, read the book of Job, and if you can go into more details as far as what the story about. Really good book in the Bible. But anyhow, yada yada yada. Okay. If you read that book, God gave the devil access to Job's life. So sometimes when storms come our way, we automatically assume like, okay, it's the devil. But sometimes God, and this may sound crazy, but sometimes God allowed the devil to have access in your life. Okay, he allowed the storm to come in your life. So don't think that when you're going through something that is always the devil, or don't think when you're going through something that, okay, this just not of God because I'm not happy and it don't seem peaceful. But sometimes God had to interrupt, okay? He had to interrupt some things in your life in order to get your attention. Or sometimes he have to interrupt some things in your life because he want to strengthen you in a place, because he want to take you to the next level. We always praying and we saying, God, I want you to do this, God. God, I want to go to this next level. But God never said what it was going to take to get to the next level. He never said, well, hey, I'm going to take you to the next level. It's going to be easy. Like your mom or your dad or your grandmother always say, no one ever told you that the road would be easy. God never said how the road was going to be. We want these things. We want greatness. We want this. We want happiness. We want wisdom. But we do not want to do what it takes to get there. We do not want to experience what it takes to get there. Okay. So when something presents itself in your life, don't always think when it's not peaches and cream that it's not of God. Because like I said in the book of Job, God allowed the devil to have access in his life. Okay. God allowed him to have access in his life. Okay. So everything that comes your way and it don't feel good, it don't look good, it don't seem good. It don't seem good. And the first thing we say, well, God, this can't be God because this ain't got to do with God. God wants us to be happy and he wants us to be great. Yeah, God wants us to be happy and he wants us to be great. But when you read your Bible, God did say that we was going to go through trials and we was going to go through tribulation. We was going to go through some storms, okay? Because God went through some storms, okay? And God said that we would suffer for his name's sake, okay? So when things present itself in your life, don't always think that, okay, it's not of God. But just know that there is a season and a reason for everything in your life. So let me go back into what I was saying, okay? Everything doesn't always look what it is, okay? Or everything don't always look what it meant to be, however I said it, okay? But you got what I'm saying. So okay. So anyway, everything it doesn't look like what it appeared to be. You can be at a place in your life, like I said, and you can be at a job and you know that you're more qualified, and you may be at this job and you can be struggling. You're not making the amount of money that you want to make. And you're like, well, God, I got these qualifications, God. Why am I here? Because remember, God said be prayerful about everything. And if you're in a situation in your life that don't feel good, in a situation that don't look good, Don't just be so quick to move, because one thing about it, ladies, when you get up and you move and God told you not to move, but you move anyway, you will still suffer the consequences. So whether you take the test at this place, you're going to take the test at another place, that test, you got to pass that test regardless wherever you go. Whether you move from this place, you be like, you know what, I'm going to go home, live my best life, and you think you're running from God. But one thing about it, if you read the book of Jonah, okay, you'll know that you cannot read from God. Okay, I'm not a preacher, but let me tell you something. If you read the book of Jonah, he tried to run from God and he didn't get far. Okay, you cannot run from God. You will have to pass the test if you're willing to live by the rules of God. Okay, so anyway, going back to what I said before, and I'm going to stay on track this time, okay, y'all? I'm going to stay on track. You may be in a place and you may have a job and you're not making the amount of money you want to make, and you know that you're more qualified. You know that, okay, you're supposed to be the supervisor, or you're supposed to be the district manager, or you supposed to be the CEO of this particular company, or whatever it may be. Or you supposed to be the crew lead, main lead, whatever you supposed to be, team lead, okay, whatever lead. Okay, you know that you're supposed to be in a higher position, and you know you qualified. You know you got the experience. You know you got the capabilities, but God got you right in that little hole, and you cannot move. And you don't understand why you can't move. You like, God, I'm making this little bit of money, God. I don't understand. I got the degree, God. I got the qualifications, God. I did the trade, God. I did everything that I needed to do, God, and I am still in the same place. Just know whatever you're going through is not what it looks like. God may have you at a job and you only making $8 an hour, but he may be trying to get you to $8,000 a month. He may be trying to get you to $8 million a month. You never know why God may have you in that place. So don't be so quick to jump up and to move. Be still and know that he is God. And let me tell you guys something, okay? Because I'm talking to myself too, okay? Because sometimes we're in situations and you be like, God, look, I'm gonna need for you to show up for your girl, because if you don't show up for your girl, God, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna lose my mind. And even though sometimes I'm in a place, I'm in a storm, and I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind, with all the strength that I have in my body, I say, God, you know what, God, if you say that this is what I gotta do, God, if you already told me, God, stand still and don't move, God, regardless of how this may feel, God, I am going to stand still, God, and I will not move, because God want to know, can you be obedient? Okay, God want to know, can you be obedient? Because when you are obedient, God will bless you just for being obedient to him. Okay, if God say don't move. Okay, don't get caught up on the temporary things. Okay, God know what you want. God know what you need. Okay, do not get caught up on the temporary things. Okay, just know that everything ain't always what it seems. Everything is not what it always look like. Okay, know that, believe that, and own that it's not always. You keep telling yourself, I don't care if you have to tell yourself with tears in your eyes. Okay, and I said it. I don't care if you have to tell yourself with tears in your eyes, say, God, I know it's not going to be like this. God, it's moving. Even though we can't see it, it's moving. God, I believe, God, that it's going to get better. God, I know, God, that it's going to get better. And God, I know that you're going to exceed my expectation. You stand and you believe in what God told you. And even if God ain't told you nothing, you pray, okay? Because you don't want to be hopping around from here and there and here and there and there. Money is not always everything, okay? Money is not always everything, okay? Every opportunity come, and because it's a lump sum of money, it doesn't mean that it's always from God. And every blessing that comes your way is not always from God, okay? So you have to be still and be patient. I don't care what type of situation you're in. It may be a financial situation. It may be a healing situation when your body is going through something, and God have gave you a promise, and God have gave you his word, and he told you that you was healed, but you feel like your body is getting worse. You feel like you're not getting no better. You feel like you're taking even more medicine. You feel like you're on your last breath. But one thing about God, he cannot lie. God have to stand still on his word, okay? God have to stand still on his word. Your marriage may be going through turmoil right now, and God God told you that he was going to restore your marriage and you don't understand, like, okay, why is my marriage going through this? God, you said that you was going to change my marriage, God. You said that you was going to bless my marriage, God, but we are going through more than ever. Just know that it is going to come. Okay, you stand still and just be encouraged and just know that it's going to come. Everything is not always what it looks like, and when we go through these storms, just know that it's not always about you. Okay. God picked his toughest soldiers to fight his battles. Okay, so when you go through stuff, and sometimes people, we can make it so personal, we like, it's about me, but sometimes when we go through things, it's not even about you. It's because God wants you to be a testimony. God wants you to be a blessing to somebody else. When you go through it, God allow you to be a blessing to somebody else and say, hey girl, I went through this, girl. I know how it feel, girl, but girl, let me tell you how to get through this, because if I went through it, I know that God will do the same thing. Do the same thing for you. If your marriage going through hard times and it just feels like it's never going to get any better, and then God restore your marriage and it's been better than it's ever been, and then you may have a friend come along, a co-worker come along, a church member, whoever may come into your life, and they may go through that same problem, and God allow you to be a blessing in their life. So don't be so quick when the storm comes just to walk away, because remember, we pray and we ask God for certain things, and we tell God we want this, and God, I want to be successful, and God, I want wisdom, and God, I want to be this and that, and blah 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 blah. Okay, but God never said what we had to go through to get to these things. Okay, it don't feel good, trust me. It don't look good, trust me, but we have to go through the storm. Think about our grandmama and our granddaddies. They didn't get all this wisdom and knowledge that they have just from just having an easy life. Life ain't easy, and no one ever told us that life was going to be easy. But I'm just here to encourage you and just say, whatever you're going through, you better stand in the storm, girl. Yes, I said it. Girl, you better stand in the storm with your high heels on. Even when it get rough, you may have to take off your heels for a little while and walk in the water. That's okay, but you better put your heels back on, because it will be okay and it will work out. And you're gonna see when you don't understand now why you're going through the things that you're going through or whatever, but when you go through it, you can be like, oh, okay, God, I understand why you took me through that, because I had to go through that to get to here, and now that I'm here, I had to go through this. I need to go through this so that I can have that. But just know that everything that you go through in life, it have a purpose, and there is a reason and a season. So everything is not always what it look like. And when God tell you something, ladies, just believe in it. Okay, you don't owe anyone no explanation. When God tell you something, other people may say something completely different, well, this and that and that and that and that, and you may be like, maybe some truth to what they saying. But no, you stand still on God's word, because God gonna allow your light to shine, and God gonna allow you, whatever you go through, to be a blessing to someone else. Just remember, ladies, it's not always what it looks like, okay? So God got something greater in store for you. Just keep pressing your way through. I know it's hard. I know it's painful. I don't know what you're going through, but trust me, I have not had an easy life. My life have not been peaches and cream, okay? I have to weather so many storms that God have brought me through. And I know without God, there's no way that I would have made it out. You continue to push your way through the storm. It's not what it looks like. Bye bye.